Hello students, still this is your XerMar, and we have to continue our lesson which talk about illustrating quadratic equations. But for this time, we have to write or to express quadratic equation into standard form. Alright, so the first one is quadratic equations in factored form. So the given is in factored form, and all we have to do is to express, or we have to transform the equation into standard form. So let's start. Example, quantity of x minus 4 times the quantity of x plus 5 equals 0. So how do we get, or how do we transform this equation into standard form? Alright, so first we have to get the product of these two binomials. But how? Alright, so we have this. We will use FOIL. But what is FOIL? FOIL is the mnemonic used in multiplying binomials. Alright, where F stands for the first term, O, outer term, I, inner term, L, last term. Okay? So again, our given is quantity of x minus 4 times quantity of x plus 5 equals 0. So we will get the product of these two binomials by using the FOIL method. Alright, so we have to apply this. F, we have the first term, and the terms are x times x, which has the product of x squared. Next, we have O for the outer term, and our outer terms are x and 5. So we will multiply x times 5 equals 5x. Next, for I, we have the terms negative 4 times x equals negative 4x. Next, we have the L, or the last term, which are negative 4 and 5. So if we multiply, the answer is negative 20. So now, we have to set up an equation using the terms x squared, 5x, negative 4x, and negative 20. So we have x squared plus 5x minus 4x minus 20 equals 0. Okay? What's next? We have to combine similar term. So, in the equation, what are the similar terms? Okay? Pag sinabi natin similar terms, ito yung terms having the same variable, the same exponent, alright? Regardless of the numerical coefficients and the sign. Ma-positive man or ma-negative, as long as yung variable ay the same at parehas din yung exponent or equal, so the terms are similar. So here, in our equation, x squared plus 5x minus 4x minus 20 equals 0. The similar terms are 5x and negative 4x. But since the terms have different signs, so we will subtract and then copy the sign of the number with higher absolute value. So therefore, our new equation is x squared plus x minus 20 equals 0. And that is now our standard form, wherein the value of a is equal to 1, b equals 1, and c equals negative 20. And take note, a term or a variable without visible number beside on it has invisible one as numerical coefficient. Okay? So, sometimes, if the term is negative, okay, the numerical coefficient is negative. Alright. So, I hope klaro na sa inyo kung paano gagawin yung FOIL method in order to get the product of the two binomials. So, i-apply nyo siya, class or students, para yung factored form na quadratic equation ay matransform natin into standard form. Okay? Next. We have the other quadratic equations not in standard form. So let us consider the examples below to make ourselves familiar on how to express quadratic equation into standard form. So examples. Number 1. 11x squared plus 2x equals x squared minus 3. Okay, so i-analyze natin ng mabuti to, class or students. So, sa right side ng ating equation, the terms are x squared minus 3. And on the left side, the terms are 11x squared plus 2x. Okay, students? Kung napapansin ninyo, sa left side ng ating equation, meron tayong 11x squared. At sa kanan naman, meron tayong x squared. At ang dalawang terms na yon are similar terms. Okay? At ang mga terms sa ating standard form of quadratic equation are on the left side. Or kumbaga, sanay tayo na nasa kaliwa yung quadratic term, the linear term, and then the constant term. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin dito, students, we have to transpose the terms from the right side to the left side of the equation. Okay, so we will apply the transposition property of equality, wherein in transposition, we only deal with the movement of term or terms from one side of the equation to the other side. And don't forget that when we transpose, the sign will change from positive to negative, from negative to positive. Okay? So, ang x squared ay i-transpose natin siya next to 11x squared. And then, ito namang negative 3, dahil constant term to siya, i-transpose natin siya next to 2x. Okay? Kaya, meron tayong 11x squared minus x squared plus 2x plus 3 equals 0. Dahil yung mga terms natin sa kanan ay nilipat na natin sa kaliwa, ang matira sa kanan ay 0. Okay? And then, after transposition, tingnan ninyo, students, kung meron ba tayong similar terms na pwede nating i-combine. Okay? So, dito sa ating bagong equations or equation, meron tayong similar terms which are 11x squared and negative x squared. So, simply, no? 11x squared minus x squared. So, the answer is, again, yung negative x squared natin, meron yan siya dyang. The numerical coefficient is negative 1. Kaya meron tayong 11 minus 1, that is 10, and then attach x squared or copy the common variable, and then plus 2x plus 3 equals 0. So now, 10x squared plus 2x plus 3 equals 0 is the standard form, where a equals 10, b equals 2, and c equals 3. Alright, next, number 2. 2x times the quantity of 4x minus 3 equals 9. Okay? So, ito naman, class or students, ang left quantity natin is in factored form. And then sa kanan ng ating equation is the constant term. So, ang una natin gawin, we have to distribute 2x to 4x and negative 3. Ayan. So, i-multiply lang natin yan, students. So, ang una natin gawin, 2x times 4x. Ang sagot niyan ay 8x squared. Next, 2x times negative 3. ang sagot dyan ay negative 6x. And then, equals 9. Kukopyahin lang natin. So, next, dahil yung 9 natin ay nasa kanan, kailangan natin siyang i-transpose sa kaliwa. At magiging negative yan siya. At ang maiwan na lang sa kanan ay 0. So, we have the transpose positive 9. We have 8x squared minus 6x minus 9 equals 0. Ang bago nating equation class, kung titingnan ninyo, wala tayong similar terms na pwede nating i-combine. So, yun na yun. Okay, so napakasimple lang, no? So, now let us identify the values of A, B, and C. Okay, so A natin ay 8, B is negative 6, and C is negative 9. Okay, next. Number 3. We have the square of 2x minus 1 equals negative 5. Okay, so ito naman, factored form pa rin ito, yung nasa kaliwa natin or sa kaliwa ng ating equation. Okay, so factored form pero special to dahil yung binomial natin ay na-raise into power of 2. So, ibig sabihin, i-multiply natin yung binomial sa sarili niya. Okay? So, we can also use the FOIL method. Pero, medyo mahaba na yung proseso kapag gagamitin natin yon. Okay, class. Sa squaring of binomial or multiplying binomial itself, meron tayo dyang shortcut. Okay? Ano ba yung shortcut natin? Okay, we have the steps in squaring binomial. So, number 1, square the first term, twice the product of the terms, and last, square the last term. Okay, so tatlong steps lang ang meron tayo. No? So, madali lang yon. Okay, so i-apply natin. Square the first term. Ano ba yung first term natin? 2x, no? So, ibig sabihin, i-multiply natin ang 2x sa sarili niya. So, we have 2x times 2x. Ano ang sagot? Okay? The answer is 4x squared. Ayan. Next. Twice the product of the terms. So, ibig sabihin, i-multiply natin yung terms, no? I-multiply din natin sila sa 2. So, we have 2 times 2x times negative 1. Okay? So, yung terms natin are 2x and negative 1, pero kailangan din natin silang i-multiply into 2 dahil nga twice the product of the terms. So, ano ang sagot? We have negative 4x. Okay? Next. Number 3. Square the last term. Ano ba ang ating last term? Ang last term ay negative 1. Okay? So, pag sinabing squaring, again, multiplying to itself. So, we have negative 1 times negative 1 equals 1. Yan. So, positive 1 and then equals negative 5. Kukopyahin lang natin yung negative 5. So, ngayon, dahil si negative 5 ay nasa kanan, so kailangan natin siyang i-transpose sa kaliwa ng ating equation. So, we have positive 1 and positive 5. So, pareha silang positive. So, therefore, pwede natin silang i-add. At ang sagot ay 4x squared minus 4x plus 6. So, 1 plus 5 equals 6. And then, equal to 0 yung equation natin. And that is the standard form now. Okay? So, what are the values of A, B, and C? So, A is 4. B equals negative 4. And C equals 6. Alright. Ganun lang kadali, students, kapag masundan nyo lang yung process, no? Kayang-kaya nyo yan. Okay? Next. Number 4. Oy, ito, medyo isipin nyo, no? Ano ba yan, sir? Madugo man yan. Okay. So, hindi rin. Okay? So, ano lang, sundan nyo lang yung proseso, no? With XerMar. Kayang-kaya nyo to. Okay? So, ano ba ang una nating gawin dito? Dahil ang given natin ay 2x squared minus 4x plus 5 over 3 equals quantity of x minus 1 times the quantity of x plus 2 all over 2. Okay. So first, we have to get the product of x or quantity of x minus 1 times quantity of x plus 2 using FOIL. Okay, so kanina, alam na natin yung FOIL method. Okay, so ginagamit natin yung FOIL method kapag we are multiplying different binomials. Yan. So next, ayan, so may arrow ako, ibig sabihin, i-multiply natin yung x to x. Ano ang sagot? That is x squared. Next, x times 2. Ano ang sagot? 2x. Positive 2x. So, ang bagong equation natin is, we have, yan, may arrow ako, ibig sabihin, transposition yan. Okay, so we have 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 plus 5 equals 0. So ngayon, meron ba tayong similar terms na pwede nating i-combine? Yes, meron. Ano yon? Okay, next, we have negative 1 times x. Ano ang sagot? Okay, so that is negative x. Alright, so hindi na natin kailangang isulat si negative 1 kapag meron siyang kasamang variable or even 1, positive 1 kapag meron siyang kasamang variable. So, ang variable na lang ang isusulat natin together with the sign. Positive man yun or negative. Next, negative 1 times 2, that is equal to negative 2. Okay. So, yan na ngayon ang result or product ng ating quantity of x minus 1 times quantity of x plus 2. So, what's next? Okay. So, let us see kung may similar terms. So, meron talaga yan because we are multiplying different binomials. Okay? So, meron tayong similar terms dyan. Yung result ng outer term and inner term. Okay? So, the similar terms are 2x and negative x. So, let us combine. So, we have x squared plus x minus 2. Okay? So, itong 2x and negative x have different signs. So, we have to subtract and then copy the sign of the number with higher absolute value. Okay? So, next, we have to substitute. No? I-substitute natin siya. The new equation is, we have 2x squared minus 4x plus 5 over 3 equals x squared plus x minus 2 all over 2. So, pinalit na natin yung product. Okay? Okay, sunod, dahil hindi pa tayo tapos, ang gagawin natin ay find the LCD and multiply it to the terms or all terms of the equation. So, again, our new equation is 2x squared minus 4x plus 5 over 3 equals x squared plus x minus 2 all over 2. So now, paano ba natin hahanapin itong LCD? Okay, so ibabase lang natin siya sa denominators ng fractional part ng ating equation. Okay? So yung denominators natin are 3 and 2. So ano ba yung LCD ng dalawa? Okay? So yung LCD nila ay 6. Yan. 6 yung LCD. Yan. So, i-multiply natin yan sa lahat ng terms of the equation. So, ang una nating gawin dito, unahin natin pag-distribute itong nasa kaliwang side. Okay? So, i-distribute natin itong 6 to 2x squared minus 4x plus 5 over 3. And, take note class or students na yung fractional part lang sa kaliwa ay yung 5 over 3. So now, i-multiply na natin at ang magiging sagot dyan is yan. Okay, naka-flash na no? Pero isa-isahin natin yan kung paano yan siya nakuha. Okay, so una, 6 times 2x squared. The answer is 12x squared. Okay, next. 6 times negative 4x. And the answer is negative 24x. Okay? We have now 6 times 5 over 3. At kung mapapansin ninyo students, itong denominator na 3 ay factor ng 6. So therefore, pwede tayong mag-simplify bago mag-multiply. Okay? So ano ba ang simplest form ng 6 over 3? Okay, i-cancel out natin itong 6 and 3. At anong magiging resulta? Okay, so yung 6 natin magiging 2. Itong 3, dyan magiging 1 yan siya. Okay, so hindi ko na siya sinulat. No? And then, i-multiply na natin itong 2 doon sa 5. At ang sagot ay positive 10. Alright. Next, punta tayo sa kanan na part. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, students, lahat ng terms sa numerator ay may common or common denominator nila itong 2. No? So, dahil common denominator nilang lahat, itong 2, pwede na tayong mag-cancel out. I-cancel natin itong 6 and 2. So, ano ang mangyari? So, ang 6 ay magiging 3. At itong 2 ay magiging 1. Hindi ko na rin sinulat. At saka tayo mag-distribute. Okay? So, kanina, doon sa kaliwa, hindi pa tayo nag-cancel out agad ng 3 and 6. Dahil hindi naman lahat may denominator na 3. Okay? So, balik tayo sa kanan. So, 3 times x squared ang mauna. At ang sagot ay 3x squared. Next. 3 times x. The answer is 3x. And last, we have 3 times negative 2. And the answer is negative 6. Yan. So, ito na ngayon ang product ng left and right quantities of our equation. Okay, so ano ang sunod? Dahil may quantity tayo sa kanan, kailangan natin itong i-transpose papuntang kaliwa. Okay, so hanapin na natin yung kasimilar terms nila or term at doon natin sila idugtong. Okay, so itong 3x squared, i-transpose natin sunod sa 12x squared. Next, itong 3x naman, i-transpose natin sunod sa negative 24x. And then, itong negative 6, i-transpose natin sunod sa positive 10. Yan. So, ang equation natin ay magiging 12x squared minus 3x squared minus 24x minus 3x plus 10 plus 6 equals 0. Alright. At ngayon, kailangan nating i-combine ang similar terms. So, ano-ano yung similar terms natin? So, meron tayong 12x squared and negative 3x squared. Ano pa? Meron din tayong negative 24x and negative 3x. At meron din tayong positive 10 and positive 6. Yan. So, yan yung mga pair of similar terms. So, i-combine na natin. 12x squared minus 3x squared. The answer is 9x squared. Next, negative 24x minus 3x. The answer is negative 27x. Okay, so the same sign. So we have to add and copy the common sign. Next, 10 plus 6. The answer is 16. And don't forget to equate into 0. And this is now the answer. 9x squared minus 27x plus 16 equals 0. And that is the standard form. Okay? And we have to identify the value of A, B, and C. Okay, so A is 9, B equals negative 27, C equals 16. Okay? So, yun na lahat ang ating discussion tungkol sa illustrating quadratic equation. So students, I hope may natutunan talaga kayo at sana talaga kaya nyo nang sagutan yung mga activities na nasa module ninyo. Okay? So, yun lamang mga students. At sana nag-enjoy kayo sa aking video lesson. At kapag nag-enjoy kayo, pwede isang hit naman dyan sa subscribe button. I-bell all nyo na rin class or students para palagi kayong updated sa aking mga bagong tutorial or video lesson. Okay? But before I will officially end, let me share this to you guys. If you failed today, then tomorrow is another day to succeed by your very own XerMar. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. God bless everyone.